darkness is your ally. You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. Then it was nothing to me but blinding.
Well, good morning everyone. Welcome back to another video. Hopefully you guys are doing fine today. Hopefully you guys are doing fine this morning, this Thursday morning, December the 19th. So I was up there, I spent the night in Beardstown, Illinois, if you watched the previous video, hoping that I would may be able to get something today, you know, something that would take me to the house, which I'm not very far from the house. I'm at 160 something miles away. I should have just went home last night after I delivered there, but I was a little bit hopeful. I was like, let me try to find something. But there's nothing, man. Nobody wants to pay anything. I don't want to haul cheap freight. There's some loads going somewhere else, but I'm like, I don't want to do that because next week is Christmas. And I don't want to get stuck somewhere, you know. Like there was a load going down to Florida, paying pretty good money from Illinois, but what am I going to do in Florida? It delivers on Sunday, you know. Then I'll probably have to deadhead up here. So that was not a very good solution either. So I think we just gonna call it a year. I'm not gonna call it a day. We're gonna call it a year. We're gonna go down home and work on the truck for the rest of the year. You know, get everything, all the little stuff worked out. Still having that lane walking issue, which I am starting to suspect that it's a what the fuck is that part, man? Gearbox. I'm starting to suspect it's the gearbox, even though I put a brand new one on this summer. For all you guys who are in trucking business, you might have heard of Shepherd gearbox or TRW gearboxes. Well, the one that I have on this piece of shit is Shepherd, and Shepherd gearboxes are not adjustable. You cannot adjust them to have like tighter steering, but TRWs are. So now I'm looking into trying to switch over to TRW. I called Peterbilt, but there's no TRW gearbox that switches over to my truck. I'm like, I've seen Peterbilt 389s with TRW gearboxes, you know. So now I'm calling around trying to figure it out. So, you know, you can't just replace power steering gearbox, you have to replace pitman arm as well, I believe. I don't know about steering shaft, maybe, but I'm not 100% sure about that. We'll figure it out. Even though, I don't know, I'm starting to really suspect that's my problem, but I don't freaking know, man. I don't know, we'll see. All right, let's start heading down. Let's start heading home.
Southwest on Illinois 1 minute south of Mill Street.
Yeah, thank you, buddy. Thank you. I'm sorry you had to go on the shoulder, which is very surprising. He waved instead of honking. I would have honked. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to do that. I really didn't. I honestly did not. Kind of had to take up a little bit of his lane, and he was nice enough to go over on the grass, which he totally did not have to do. So, all right. Get the hell out of this state, man. Alrighty then. So, few things that I have been able to establish over a long period of time, since freaking March, since I started having this problem, either March or April. Which, for all those guys who are wondering, what the hell is that guy yapping about? I'm having a real bad problem with the truck wandering in the lane. I think that's what it's called, like lane walking. He just wants to go left, right, and I'm constantly having to do that with the steering wheel. And after replacing everything on the truck, spending about $25,000 or more, I think during this time off at the house, we're gonna collect all the receipts, get ready for tax season. And I I have established that it is not my trailer 100%, because I was suspecting that it is, but it is not, because over the summer I pulled a buddy of mine trailer and it did the same thing. But then I was like, let me go do some power only loads so I can switch between multiple trailers and test it out. Guess what? I went and I did JB Hunt loads and it was doing the same freaking thing. And also, I drove from Houston, Texas to Columbia, Missouri, which is where I live. For all you guys who are wondering, where the hell does that guy lay his head down with Richard's mom? Well, it's right there in Columbia. But anyway, I bobtailed from Houston, Texas to Columbia, Missouri, which is about 900 miles. And it was terrible, even without the trailer. It was doing the same freaking thing, man. So we have established that 100% it is not my trailer, because it's good. I think it's the gearbox, man, because I've heard that they can be bad when they're brand new, you know, really. And this stupid ass Shepherd gearbox, man, this is the dumbest shit ever, bro. You cannot even adjust it or anything. And TRW, you can adjust it for, you know, for it to be tighter. So I don't know, man. It might be just another waste of money, but what am I supposed to do, man? I don't freaking know, you know. Probably the most logical thing for me to do would be to sell this piece of shit and just move on, get a different truck. But that's what every other normal person would do. But me, I'm not freaking normal, bro. I'm crazy. I'm different. You know, I'm not all up here in the head. You know, honestly, like, I should not be on the loose out here, buddy, with with the public. But anyway, you didn't hear that part. No, it's true. Like, most of the people would just sell the shit and move on. They would not keep throwing money at it like I have. Just keep throwing money at it, keep throwing money at it, which is crazy, man. It's freaking lunacy, you know. Shut up, dude. Because to spend $25,000 on a truck, and it's not like the problem, lane walking or wandering in the lane, whatever, road walking, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's not the problem that, you know, I can't drive. I can drive the truck, but it's just bothering the shit out of me, you know. Like, it's scary driving in the rain. You know, it really is. Like, I know I almost freaking went off the road when I was up in Michigan one time, empty, you know, because I came in a little too hot in a curve. Not too hot for other trucks, but a little too hot for this truck because I'm having this stupid problem. And I almost like went off the road, man. Almost went into the wall over here to the left, you know. So it's scary to drive, it really is. Like if it was raining right now, man, I'll probably be doing like 50 miles an hour, no more than that, I guarantee you. So, I don't freaking know, man. And nobody was able to help me out, nobody. Every shop I go, everybody wants to do a fucking alignment. I've had like 16, 17 alignments so far this year, man. You think alignment's gonna help? Hell no, bro. If it was gonna help, it would have helped by now. You know, I went to the shop down in fucking Houston. You know, they are super nice people. I'll give them that. I was hoping for some kind of result, but they're like, it might be this, it might be that. You know, and they're like, well, still, even if we fix this, there's no guarantee. Well, I understand the guarantee. You know, there's no guarantee, but I don't freaking know, man. And after I come to Columbia, I'm gonna go to Freightliner, and I'm gonna get the kingpins checked out. Because Devin down in Houston, he said the kingpins are bad. The shop in Springfield said they're good. They might be bad. I don't know. Peterbilt said they're good, of course, because they put them in. And then the other shop said that they're good. But I think they might be in cahoots with Peterbilt. I might be wrong, but I don't know. Or they might not like each other at all, because that Steven guy that works at Peterbilt right now, he used to work for those guys where I went last time. What is it, Crump? Yeah, Crump. So, I don't know, man. I don't freaking know. Do you guys know? Because I sure as hell don't. I need freaking help, man! There was a lot of cool trucks up here in Beardstown, Illinois. There, I mean, it was just amazing to see, man. Like, I was just sitting there in the parking lot, and I was like, "Holy shit, bro! I wonder if they have the same problem." So I don't know, but I want to find the driver. Somebody we're gonna see down here on our way home. If there's a driver somewhere where we can. That has 389, and I can ask him if he has TRW gearbox, and I want to measure the space between the bolts, because there's like 5 holes, or bolt holes. There's 5 holes on a gearbox that bolts to the frame, and I want to measure the distance between those holes to see if it will fit on my truck, which I am 1,000,000% freaking sure that it will. But I called these cocksuckers like this Veller Truck Parts in St. Louis. That's the people who rebuilt this gearbox that I have on right now and sold it to me. And the guy's like, "Well, we don't know anything. Maybe you should call the shop." I just started laughing real hard. I was like, "Buddy, if you only knew." And then he said, "Well, I don't know." He said something, and I just hung up. I was like, "Fuck off, man. If you don't know, just because you don't fucking know, there's like 10 other people working there. Ask somebody, motherfucker." Just like when I called Kansas City location for Veller Truck Parts, and guess what? The guy in Kansas City said, "I don't know much about gearbox, but here's our department. Here's the phone number for our steering department or whatever. Call them up and talk to them and see if they can help you out." Oh, well, thank you, buddy. The cocksucker from St. Louis could have said the same thing instead of just, spewing his freaking nonsense, man, getting me mad. I don't know, shit, getting my little feelings hurt. Oh, looks like I'm gonna need a heavy-duty tampon today, buddy. I'm on a roll right now, I'm telling you. Freaking douche. All right, Trump 2024. Did you miss me yet? Yes, buddy. We fucking did, man. Come in here and fix this shit, bro, because we're tired of it. At least I am. I don't know about you, but... And don't tell me, I don't give a shit, man. You can like whoever you like. I like whatever I like, and, we move on. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad that you like, Sleepy Joe. I'm not mad that you like Kamala Ho, That's you, buddy. You can like whoever the fuck you like. So, don't come out here and tell me, like Richard did, It's always the liberals who try to troll me. Or actually, I had a guy one time, he came on here, this was a while ago, I think maybe over the summer. He was trying to troll me. He was saying like some nonsense, and he told me to go back to my country, and he wrote down Trump 2024. I was like, we're on the same fucking side, buddy. I was like, go fuck your mother, buddy. Yes, sir. Or if you don't want to, I'll do it. All right, get her down, buddy. Get her freaking down, man. Pittsfield, Germany, Illinois, Pittsfield, Illinois. Sorry about that. Oh, hey there, old glory. Good morning, my friend. How are you? How are you this morning? Waving in the wind there, looking gorgeous. I see you. Pittsfield, that is where we are. Coming up on the Revenue Collection Center. I don't know if they're gonna be open or not. I guess we will find out. It looks like it is closed. It's a very little over here way station. I think old lady works there. Well, at least every time I came through here, except for one time it was a state trooper in there, but every other time it was an old lady with the gray Prius. And both sides, east and west on this road, have to come in. Whenever they are working, this road right here is US 54, by the way, and we are trucking along west, I believe. We sure are. So that little place right there was Louisiana, Missouri. And that river right there was, of course, oh shit, is it Mississippi River or Missouri River? Let me check, hold up, wait a minute, Brian, hold on. That was Mississippi River. Okay. I know Missouri is over further west. You don't know shit, buddy. Stop saying I know, because you don't know anything. Vandalia, Missouri is where we currently are, ladies and gents. We are in Mexico, Missouri, ladies and gents.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Green. Turn right onto South Park Street.
Oh, there's some common sense here. Okay. Good job, lady. Thank you so much. I was thinking she's gonna pull up here and I was gonna make that bitch back up, but thank you, lady. Much, much appreciated. You're the man. I mean, you're the lady. Thanks a lot. Alrighty then. While we are home for the rest of the year, or if you want to say it over Christmas break and New Year's break, we're gonna install the rest of those lights down here. I got 5 of them. Put a switch in so we can turn them off, turn them back on, and we can turn them into blue and we can turn them into red, whichever color we like. That's the plan. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I might get home and just be a lazy bastard for 2 weeks. You never know, man. It has happened before. Centralia, Missouri. There's the name of this place.
In a quarter mile, at the traffic circle, take the first exit onto Missouri 124 West.
We're finally done with this roundabout here.
Head south on Missouri 124 West toward Southgate. Head southeast toward Missouri 22 West. Continue for 8 miles.
Hallsville, Missouri. Population 1,617 people. Yes, sir. Did I tell you guys about the time I was arrested here? There's a police station right over there. I was arrested here in 2003, I believe. Or it could have been early. No. Yeah, I was arrested here in early 2003. Right here. That's where I got arrested. The cop was sitting right there in front of that fire station. The first car I bought here when I came to the United States in 2002 was cool ass red color 1997 Camaro RS edition. Yeah, T-tops, black leather interior. Man, that car was freaking sweet, bro. I was on my way up here to Centralia with a buddy of mine to buy some parts at the junkyard. Well, I'm 18 years old and I'm stupid, you know. I'm coming up here through Hallsville and I'm following a truck too close, supposedly. I wasn't speeding or anything. And the chief of police pulls me over. Dang it. And he's just taking forever over there, you know, in the car. And I finally, I'm like, damn. So I start my car back up and here he comes. He's like, give me the keys. I was like, okay. Step out of the car. Okay. Handcuffs. I was like, damn. Apparently, well, not apparently, because it really happened. I was pulled over down here in Columbia, Missouri, maybe a couple months prior to that, because I was speeding and I got and I passed where I wasn't supposed to pass. I think I got like 3 tickets there. And I was like, fuck these guys. How are they gonna know who I am, you know? Oh boy, they know who you are. Apparently there was a warrant issued for my arrest, and he arrested me up here. But he turned out to be one of the coolest dudes ever, man. He really was. He, I always had a bitch ass attitude, you know, to be honest with you. So I was arguing with him, and I was like, "You're only doing this because you're racist," and he got really mad. I tried to pull a race card, but it did not work. Calling him a racist seemed like it only pissed him off. And he was pretty cool by then, I think, from what I can remember. And he was like, "That's it. You're going to Boone County Jail right now." I was like, "Come on, man, please don't," you know, blah blah blah. He took my passport, you know, and I had my whatever refugee card in there, that, you know, because I came here as a refugee. And he was like, "You can pay $500 bail and I'll let you go." I was like, I knew I didn't have money. And he was like, "Okay, let's go over there to that ATM, which is right next to the police station." He handcuffed me to one of his hands, and we were walking over there. I tried to get the money, but I knew I didn't have the money. My card was declined, and I was like, "I'm sorry, buddy, I don't have any money." And he was like, "Listen, I'm gonna let you go, but you have to come here to court on that and that date, and don't mess around." I was like, "I promise I will do that." So I went back to court. I don't know how long after that the court was, maybe like a month or two. And yeah, he turned out to be a very, very nice guy. We were talking in there for a while because the court was in the evening, and me and him were just, we just, after I got done, we were talking, you know, about everything I went through over there in Bosnia during the war and all the other stuff. And he gave me, and I stopped by a couple more times after that to see him, you know, just to chat. And he gave me a letter of recommendation on like a official, what do you call that? Official Hallsville Police letterhead. And, you know, he said how good guy I am, how I'm trying to, you know, succeed in the United States. Yeah, great success I made. I'm driving a stupid fucking truck, man. Thanks a lot, buddy. Should have taken me to freaking jail and kept me there. But, and, yeah, with that letter, I was able to get a really good job down here in Columbia at Spicer Axle, also known as Dana. in Columbia, Missouri, where we were making axles for Ford Explorers, Nissan Titans, and some other cars, I believe. So, yes, sir. And of course, after I settled everything up here, I still had that warrant for my arrest, so I went and I turned myself into Boone County Jail. Took care of that. I still wasn't gonna do it, but I had a girlfriend that was 11 years older than I was, so she was pretty smart. Well, she wasn't smart, obviously, because she was with me, but no. And she was like, "We gotta go take care of this." I was like, "Okay, let's go do it, baby." So I went, I turned myself in, paid $500 bond, and they let me go right away, you know, but they still had to take my fingerprints and whatnot. So I went to court, took care of that, and to get all the points off the license, I had to go and take some kind of classes or something, you know, but none of those classes helped because I got plenty more tickets after that, you know. I just didn't learn my lesson, apparently. I always drove like really fast cars and stuff. And yeah, always speeding, but I'm not doing that anymore, man. I've learned my lesson, I really did. So I try to be very careful, except I do run a stop sign every now and then just to piss some people off on YouTube. Or I'll like go in a left lane even though I'm not supposed to be there. But that's not major, everybody does that, you know, so. All right, finally we get to move. But then whenever it came time to apply for my citizenship, I was real nervous because of those tickets, you know. But apparently none of those tickets affect your chances of becoming a citizen. Because I think I was here in the United States like maybe a year or two before I got my green card, before I became permanent resident. And then after you have your green card, I think after you've been here in the United States for 5 years, you can apply for citizenship, and that's what I did. Or maybe after you get your green card, you have to have it for like 5 years, and then you can apply for citizenship. Because I got my citizenship September 2013, my friend, and it's a big process, bro. You gotta go do fingerprints all the time. You gotta get background check ran all the time. You gotta go into FBI building. Like we went to St. Louis. There is this FBI building in St. Louis. You gotta go there for interviews and they check you out and stuff, you know. And I was like, damn, bro. So it really takes. I mean, they don't want everybody here, you know. They really don't. You know, you gotta be clean, man. And it turns out, thank God those speeding tickets don't affect your chances of becoming a citizen. Otherwise, I would have been kicked out of here a long time ago. Hells yeah! There's no kicking me out now, motherfucker. Well, they can still kick me out if they want to. Because even if you become a citizen, they can still come in and take your citizenship. Yeah, but you gotta do something like really, really bad, like really fucking bad, you know. I don't know exactly what that is off the top of my head, but there's like 3 or 4 things that you gotta do that are super bad, and they will revoke your citizenship and lock you up. And after you get out of jail, if you ever get out of jail, you're gonna go bye-bye to wherever the hell you came from. Yes, sir. And I do not want to do that. I wanna die here, right here in the United States. So, alrighty. So that's the way of becoming a citizen. But the way that I came here is, you know, I was a refugee, of course, because of the war. And I applied to come here, and luckily they said, well, come on in, buddy. But first, before that, you have to go do a bunch of interviews in American embassy, you know, with I don't know who those people were. You have to do a bunch of interviews with them. They have to run a bunch of background checks. They run health screening on you. You know, they check you for diseases, for, what is it, tuberculosis? I think that's the name for it. I remember that one. But they check you out. You know, they don't want to let anybody. They don't want to let it, you know, just anybody in, man. They really don't. So, but Biden did. He let everybody who wanted to come in here, come on in, ladies and gentlemen. He put a big bulletin all over the fucking world and said, come on, ladies and gentlemen. The southern border is wide open. You are more than welcome. So I had to go through all this shit to come here. You know how much money that cost, man? That was a lot of money to come here, man. It really was. But it was all worth it in the end, my friend. It was all worth it. Alrighty then. That's where we picked up those JB Hunt trailers right there. At PepsiCo or Quaker Oats. Damn, I've been yapping for 4.5 minutes now. Holy shit. Even though the mileage is short on this empty run, I think the video is going to be quite long because of all the nonsense yapping. Alrighty, we are here. We're going to drop the trailer and we're going to go home. And I will see all of you guys next year. Stay safe out there. Take her easy, and thank you so much for watching.